passar embaixo também o elástico.
Sim.
Foi muito bom. Deixa eu só marcar aqui então.
Yes, queen. Linda, perfeita. Ai, tudo. I picked my favorite items and I just put them over here and I'm gonna try them on and see, you know, which one works with each song, I guess. We'll see. I also have my faithful Notion page with all of my references, even I am my own reference. Oh my god. So this is kind of what I'm going for. I have these links of video references, just really amazing artists that I love and do a lot with less. I got these tattoos, temporary tattoos, get this sort of vibe right here, so we'll see how that goes. Then I also plan on taking urucum, do some facial painting on camera from one of the songs, and I also have my feathers with me. So my plan here is to mix my indigenous roots, my African roots. This is me. I'm an indigenous black person that is a product of globalization. I want to explore that and I want to try to be anything stereotypical. This is what an indigenous black person looks like. And so I want to explore that. I want to explore what I have with me that is traditional and ancestral, like urucum. But I also want to make sure that I'm honoring the mix of it all. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I'm excited. I think the biggest thing about this is that I truly have no idea what I'm doing. We're gonna find out. This is day one of my artistic visual immersion study process thing that I'm doing. So basically I decided that I was gonna go to a secluded spot and sit with myself, with all of my feelings, and with the journey, the emotional journey of the EP that I'm gonna release at the end of the year. And I was gonna bring a couple of cameras, and just document that whole process. And the documentation of all of that are the visuals that are gonna accompany the EP. And I decided to do that because there is a lot of unlearning that I have to do when it comes to demanding perfection from myself. Being an Afro-Indigenous person, I honestly truly feel like I can't fail. And if I'm gonna do music, then I have to give a bazillion 1,000% than the average white person. It's hard to allow myself to really dive into the artistic process. It's hard to let go and understand that everything is a step that you're taking. And I have a lot of fears of nothing coming out of this or me failing in some way. But then I remember that the whole point of my EP is that I'm taking a first step, is that I'm looking at myself, is that I am sitting at dawn and I'm watching the sun rise, and there's nothing to do but to sit with myself there, to be the world. Hoje, no fim da tarde, eu fiz uns testes, porque tem um visualizer que eu vou filmar amanhã de madruga, que eu vou duplicar 2 Kélanies. E aí eu fiz o teste agora, meu, muito da hora, eu adoro fazer isso de me duplicar. Porque aqui eu só toquei no Premiere, só pra ver se funcionava, se as proporções estavam boas, tipo, eu filmei no pôr do sol, então tem muita diferença de luz, mas no nascer do sol é mais suaves. E é isso, eu curti, mas eu tô meio assim, porque eu fiz um teste ontem ou antes de ontem, não lembro, que era mais próximo. E eu acho que mais próximo vai ser mais interessante. E pra quem já ouviu o EP, é óbvio que esse visualizer é da Hyde. Um dia de teste, eu fiz um teste de fazer como se fosse assim, mais próximo, mais perfil, tá vendo? E a outra assim, entendeu? Eu acho que isso aqui, ó, é mais interessante. Bom, mas já fiz isso antes, fiz isso em Intuition, de me duplicar, funciona super. Só tem que achar um fundo que a gente consiga manter ali um certo tipo de consistência ali nele. Mas eu acho que é de boa. Deixar o meu celular bem aonde eu estou. Isso aqui. Oops. Ok.
One, two, three, go. One, two, three, go.
We finished. Great. Okay. Eu abri meu urucum e fiz uma tinta rápida. Não cheguei a fazer o processo inteiro porque demora um pouquinho, mas já saiu um tiquinho que vai ser ótimo pra fazer a minha pintura facial, que vai aparecer no próximo visualizer que eu vou gravar já já.
Two, three, go.
This desert here can break my bones.
One, two, three, go.
Agora foi, eu acho. I feel like I used to divide myself into 2 versions, right? A really logical, strong version of me, and then an emotional, weak version of me. And that's a way of looking at myself that I've developed, you know, from childhood, and just learned, I guess, that to be strong means to not have feelings, to just kind of like be logical. And I operated through that most of my life, and I've divided myself and then kept the sensitive part of me, the feeling part of me hidden. And I hated her. I was just like, no, you're gonna fuck everything up. Let's just just stay hidden, just let's, leave you there. And the past like 5 years have been years for me where that part of me is like, no, I am here and you're gonna see me. I'm gonna make you sick. I'm gonna, shake you up. I don't care, like, notice me. I need attention and I need care and I need to be integrated. So, and that's what happened. I got really sick, really, really sick, and so much depression, panic attacks, you name it. It was absolutely horrible. It came to a point where I couldn't live like that anymore. I was gonna like go. And that's when I realized that I've divided myself and that this other part of me was just like, can you please just love me? Like, can you please just look at me? And I did that. I spent time with her. I nurtured her. And it was really tough to do that because my whole life revolved around this version of me that was very nonchalant, that was very chill, very okay, very like, oh, nothing bothers me. When I started giving space to the version of me that feels things, things changed and I had to make decisions. I had to leave the environment I was in. I had to say goodbye to so many people because that version of me needed that attention, and I learned then I am my main priority. So I stopped everything and I was like, let's figure this out. And then this EP comes along, right? I have this dream of singing ever since I was a little girl, and I finally decided to make it happen. And I started my music career a couple years ago, and this year I am making my first EP. And this EP is like a gift that I'm giving myself, and is a way to honor this whole process. It's just a way to show how I've divided myself, proceeded to neglect myself, then was like, okay, let's talk to that version of me. And then we integrated back into the full, whole human being that I am. I am done breaking myself apart to fit into things or because of limiting beliefs. I'm a full-on human, and now I'm in this place where I am so proud of myself for doing that. And that's only the beginning, right? I feel like that realization is the very first step.